What do you seek? He stops and turns and says, what do you seek? And this is a question every person who wants to make a beginning in following Christ must ask themselves at some point in time in their walk or their pursuit with Christ. And what Christ is saying is, what do you want? What are your expectations of me? This is essentially what Christ was asking the two disciples who began to follow him. Do you want wealth? I know in some parts of the country and in some parts of the world, you might think that the gospel is God is going to make you rich. But that's not the gospel that Jesus taught. Not at all. What do you want? Fame? I mean, if you look at the book of Acts, they were famous, but they weren't famous like the celebrities on TV were. Jesus is trying to get to the heart of the issue here. Do you want comfort? What do you want? Jesus' question was not at all meant to discourage those who would follow him, but instead it was meant to address the most important question that had the potential to be the most life-altering decision. Because Christ knows that the road that lies ahead for him, for them, and for us, and everything that follows. And if this question is not addressed at the onset, it has great potential to lead to disappointment and even shame. This is not the outcome that Christ wants for anyone. And it doesn't have to be. What we need to realize is that while coming to Christ does lead to an improved life, it does not lead to the kind of cushy life that is being propagated from some pulpits. We must understand that the road ahead might look a little different than what we might think, but that there is one thing that is constant, and that is the presence of Christ through his indwelling Holy Spirit. If we come to that conclusion, to this question, what do you seek, then we will be in a good place indeed.